Welcome to the Tweak of the Week. I'm Tommy Larkin, owner and chief experience officer of Optimal Movement Fitness and Yoga, and today we're talking about how the movements of cat and cow can be so beneficial to the abs, spine, and arms. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Today we look at the actions of cat and cow. These two movement patterns are extremely beneficial to the suppleness of the spine and its overall movement quality. In addition, it frees up stuck energy patterns, which allow the spinal fluid to move more freely. This means the currents of information between the brain and the nervous system as a whole functions more effectively. With cat and cow, we don't really need to get into deep scientific or philosophical levels of discussion. The movement pattern is quite simple and the work is pretty easy to implement. So let's get down to looking at the important factors to gain the most benefits. You can do the movements in a more flowing manner with benefits to more free spinal movement, or very activated where you gain more benefits to strengthening and stabilizing the body. Neither option is correct or better. I actually recommend doing a bit of both in your practice. To start, the movements are done in a tabletop-like position, on our hands and knees, with the knees aligned under the hips and the shoulders over the wrists. If you need some cushioning under your knees, a folded blanket or a gardening pad works really great. Also make sure the wrist creases are parallel to the front of your mat. In the more passive manner, you keep the arms and legs steady and supportive, and then simply flow the breath and move between the two positions with general fluidity. You would inhale into cat and exhale into cow. Or conversely, you could take a full breath in each position, i.e. inhale into cat, hold on the exhale, and then inhale into cow and hold on the exhale. With either breath pattern, repeat the full cat-cow 3 to 5 times or more if you like. With the more active version, while performing the same movement as just described, you would more intently engage the muscular actions of the arms, legs, and torso to gain more strength and stability in the body. So let's put this all into action. Come to your hands and knees. Make sure the knees are under the hips. The shoulders are aligned over the wrists, and the wrist creases are parallel to the front of your mat. First, let's simply move the spine between the two positions of cat and cow. As you inhale, draw the navel into the spine, rounding the back into cat. Keeping the arms straight, allow the neck to relax and the head to hang towards the floor. Have a sense the back of the hips are cascading towards the knees along with the sit bones. On the next exhale, keeping the navel gently contracting towards the spine, allow the belly to move towards the floor as the chest and hips bow open in response, coming into cow. The lower back here should not feel compressed, but supported by the abdomen, and you should feel a long stretch across the front of the body. Now let's repeat this 3 times in fluid motion. Inhale, round the back into cat. Exhale, open the chest and lift the hips into cow. Inhale, round the back into cat. Exhale, open the hips and chest and lift the hips into cow. Inhale, round the back into cat. Exhale, open the chest and lift the hips into cow. Great job. Now obviously it's not necessarily a passive movement. It's really a free-flowing undulation of the spine, which can increase the overall pliability and flexibility of the spinal column. Let's now put some more intention into the strengthening and stabilization aspects of the poses. Starting in our neutral table position, become aware of your legs. From the navel, feel a line of energy draw to the outer hips, roll over the front of the thighs to the inner knees, and then straight to the ankles. Whether the toes are tucked under or not, feel them spread wide. Then feel the soles of the feet draw back up the legs towards the hips. Now let's set the arms. From the outer shoulders, feel the lines of energy draw under the armpits to the eye of the elbow. Then it goes straight down into the soft spot between the thumb and index finger. From the center of the palm, draw back up the arm to the outer shoulders. Great. Let's now add the undulation of the spine. On the next inhale, draw the belly towards the sky as you round the back. Feel the sit bones draw towards the knees, And with this, feel the front of the hips draw towards each other to help deepen the abdominal crunch. The hands push even more firmly into the mat, which creates a more intense rounding of the upper back, both in the curve of the crunch, but as a stretch between the shoulder blades. While maintaining this engagement of the body, on the next exhale, lift the sit bones and open the chest, moving into cow. Keep the navel drawing towards the spine to support the lengthening of the lumbar curve. As the shoulder blades draw towards each other, press them into the chest to open the heart with intention. The arms should feel strong and like they are drawing towards the knees and slightly away from each other. Now inhale, maintain the integrity of these actions and round the back into cat. Exhale, lift the sit bones and open the chest back into cow. Inhale, maintain that integrity of these actions and round the back into cat. Exhale, lift the sit bones and open the chest back into cow. Fantastic. Now that we have seen both ways in which to work cat and cow, how do you integrate this into your practice? My suggestion is as a part of your warm-up. Do 3 to 5 or even 10 rounds of the more flowing version, then add 3 to 5 of the active, more strength and stability version. Then go back and do 3 to 5 more of the flowing version to close out. This gives you a full working of movement and strengthening between the two positions. If you like today's tweak and would like to see a specific topic, pose, or exercise covered in our Tweak of the Week, shoot us an email with your idea or question. To do so, just visit the Connect page on our website, omfay.com. That's omfay.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed what you've learned and that you're having an amazing day. And let's get optimized.